That felt so good. I have been loving my morning yoga flows lately. Good morning, everyone. Today I wanted to walk you through my current workout split, kind of what I think I've settled on as far as how I want my workouts to go moving forward so that I can build that consistency that I was talking about in my last video. But first, I have some errands to run, so let's go get stuff done. Then we'll have a little chit chat. Heart to heart. So I just took Phyto ADR from Pure. I've been taking this pretty consistently since I started going through topical steroid withdrawal just to support my adrenals. I also just took the, hi Ernie. I also just took the Balance Blend from Ned. It's a hemp oil that supports hormone balance because y'all know I'm trying to get my period back. Then for the road, I'm gonna make a little Organifi green juice. I don't usually snack before breakfast, but one of the places that I have to go today is right next to a restaurant that I discovered during my very first internship in LA. And it turned into one of my absolute favorite restaurants, but it's really far away, so I never go to it. So I wanted to eat breakfast there because I'm gonna be close to that, but that's gonna be like a while. So all that is to say, I'm gonna have a little snack. I'm gonna have a Papa Steve's No Junk Raw Protein Bar, peanut butter chocolate chip flavor. I've been obsessed with these for literally ever. They're the best. Ingredients are amazing, tastes amazing, very convenient, delicious, healthy snack. All right, I'm ready to go. Got my audiobook queued up for the ride. I'm making this sound like it's gonna be like a 4-hour road trip. It's like 45-minute drive. It's not that long. But whenever I am driving more than like 5 minutes, I like to use that time productively to like learn things and engage in, you know, what I'm trying to do with my life at a higher level. Doing this is what helps me keep up to date with all of the recent research and dialogue and everything in regards to health, fitness, wellness, etc. So today I'm listening to Unconventional Medicine by one of my faves, Chris Kresser. It's hot, gotta roll down the windows. Unconventional medicine goes into how the current Western medical system is not functioning very well, not serving its patients very well, and kind of where it's failing and where it's broken. And it was written more for like healthcare providers to show them how to kind of like fix the system from within, but I think it's so important to learn where the system is failing and where it's broken so that you can best advocate for yourself within that system as a patient. You know, like it's not uncommon for a woman to go to a doctor and be like, hey, I am experiencing severe depression, anxiety, and a whole other list of symptoms once a month around my period. What can I do? And the doctor's like, LMAO, periods are for stupid people. Here's birth control and an antidepressant. Have fun. And clearly that's just like the worst response ever, but it happens all the time. Like that is the default response, prescribing antidepressants for pill-induced anxiety and depression. Like, don't even get me started. So I strongly recommend listening to this audiobook so that you can be prepared and equipped to deal with what you might have to deal with when you go to see a doctor if you have an issue. I haven't gotten far enough into the audiobook to know if he actually directly addresses this specific point or not, but one thing that's really important to know is that if you go to your doctor and you're like, you know, I have extreme anxiety and depression around my period, and they're just trying to prescribe you something and you want tests done to actually see what your hormone levels are and see, you know, if you could take other steps to fix the underlying issue. If they are refusing the tests, one of the best things you can do is tell them to write down in your file, in your records, that they refused the tests, and then usually they will give you the tests. But yeah, I could not be more passionate about this, especially since going through my own journey with the Western medical system completely screwing up my health and causing a year of painful withdrawal from basically the drugs that they kept prescribing me. I can't stress enough how important it is to be able to be your own best advocate when it comes to your health. Like, you're the one that has to live in your body. You're the one that has been experiencing all the things that you've been experiencing. You're the one that knows your symptoms and knows what it's like to live in your body. And you're the one that's gonna have to deal with the consequences of any side effects of anything that a doctor prescribes you and doesn't tell you about the side effects. Like me. So I recommend giving this audiobook a listen. As always, my audiobook recommendations are brought to you by the one and only Audible, my favorite audiobook listening platform and the only one that I use because it's the best. My favorite thing is that my attention span is not great, so I like to listen to things super fast, which is also probably why I talk so fast, because I just get inputs that are very fast, so I output fast. But Audible lets you change the narration speed by like 0.1. So you can go anywhere from like super slow to super fast. I currently have it set on 2.2. I listen anywhere from 2.2 to like 2.6, wherever that is, I can't see. Audible has had every single audiobook that I've ever wanted to listen to, and as I said already, audiobooks are my way of like just staying on top of everything, staying educated, and using my downtime, like driving far away for errands, effectively and in a way that will make me a better person, better coach, better advocate for my own health, better advocate for your guys' health. So I highly recommend you check out Audible. If you go to audible.com/Marissa or text Marissa to 500-500, you'll get yourself a 30-day free trial, 1 free Audible credit, which you can use to listen to unconventional medicine or whatever else you want to listen to, honestly, and you get access to a monthly selection of Audible originals, so it's kind of like a free book club. It used to be just 2 Audible originals a month, but since the pandemic and all of the social isolation, they've upped it to unlimited Audible originals within the monthly selection, so you have plenty to do while you're chilling at home, not infecting people. So I highly recommend you take advantage of that. Go to audible.com/Marissa or text Marissa to 500-500. But now it is time for me to get on the road and listen to my audiobook. My first errand took a lot longer than expected, but finally getting some food. It turns out I wasn't nearly as close to that restaurant that I was excited about as I thought, so we're skipping that, but I am really close to another restaurant that I really like, so we're doing that. It's fine. Mask check, phone check, keys check, camera check. Let's go. Got a decaf latte. It is their shroom elixir with lion's mane chaga, rhodiola, and shilajit. Got it decaf because it's after 12 and I'm really trying to A, limit my caffeine in general, and B, I don't really want to be consuming caffeine after 12 because I'm trying to prioritize sleep. And this is what I am most excited for. It's their flying turkey wrap. It's a gluten-free wrap just stuffed with deliciousness. They somehow managed to make the perfect combination of like textures and flavors, and it's amazing, and their kale chips are to die for. Like, I am stoked. Oh my goodness. That was so good. I'm so happy. I always love eating there. I'm actually glad that the first place didn't work out because I love the Hive. Now that that's out of the way, it is time for what has become my favorite part of the day, handstand practice. The other night, I just went down the rabbit hole of looking at handstand videos and like exercises to strengthen your handstand and handstand techniques and all of that stuff. And I like created a little program for myself, and now I'm trying to master the handstand. Today is day 4 of me attempting this, so I'm not there yet. Not even close, but I'm having fun. Let's go see how I can do today. So close. Oh my God. Did you see It felt like 8 seconds. There were a timer on the screen. Probably would have been like 4, but I freaking did it. Alright, I guess it was a one-time success for the day, but I will take it. Also, yes, I know I look like a complete noob with how I like get into the pre-handstand position. Don't judge me, we're working on it. So I did want to chat with you guys about my new, hopefully consistent workout split that I've been doing, because my handstand practice is part of it. I told you guys last week that one of the big reasons my efforts to lose fat have been failing is my lack of consistency. When I dove back into weightlifting, I was really excited, and so I was like pushing myself, but then I would push myself a little bit too much. So in the last like 2 weeks, I've been trying to kind of feel out where I'm at mentally so that I can figure out where I want to push myself physically. And as you guys know, I have been going through Project Comeback. So for the last 3 weeks, I've been doing my ebook, and what I've found is that I have just really enjoyed the workout frequency of getting up and doing something in the morning almost every morning, but I don't want to push the intensity farther than I'm at right now, because I feel like this intensity that I'm at is more than enough for what my body needs to make progress, especially because I am still getting like a smidge sore after my workouts. There's really no sense in pushing it farther than that, and I'm also really loving doing yoga, which is something I never thought would come out of my mouth. Straight up, one of the first YouTube videos I ever made on my old channel was about how much I hated yoga. How hard can yoga really be? It's a lot of breathing and stretching.
This should be a nice massage for your back.
Then we did all this other weird, crazy, painful stuff.
Yoga is stupid.
So what I've been doing the last 2 weeks, and what I think I'm gonna try to stick to, at least until I see fit to change it, is 3 days a week of full body resistance training. These workouts have been about 45 minutes, and I'm really keeping the weight low. I mean, I only have 45 pounds at my house, so like I can't do much more than that, but I am cutting everything in like half or a third of what I think I should be capable of doing. So I'm starting with light weights, and then I'm doing 3 days a week of yoga in the morning, anywhere from like 20 to 40, 45 minute flows, usually leaning towards closer to 20 minutes, because I usually just want to like start my day and get things done. Every time I've done yoga so far, I've been following a Yoga with Tim video. Absolute favorite yoga channel on YouTube. Definitely recommend. So the lifting and the yoga are like my main workouts 6 days a week. I have one rest day, and then I'm also doing handstand practice every single day, which is usually about 20 minutes. Again, this was just my 4th day, but I am committed to being able to nail the handstand in 30 days. So I don't know what I'm gonna do after the 30 days. Maybe I'll just try to do cooler handstands. I don't know. But I'm having a lot of fun like coming back outside and just kind of like playing around and having fun with fitness and having like a fitness goal that has nothing to do with strength, nothing to do with aesthetics, nothing to do with really anything other than like a skill, like it's a performance skill. And then I'm also aiming for 10,000 steps on average for the day, although since I've started adding in the handstand practice, I have been taking time out of my walking to do that so that I'm not like just adding in a ton of extra activity, because my whole goal with hitting 10,000 steps is not to hit 10,000 steps, it's to make sure I'm staying active throughout the day and not just like doing a 45-minute workout and then being sedentary the rest of the day. The reason I set a 10,000 step goal is that it takes me about an hour to walk 10,000 steps. So I know that if I've hit 10,000 steps, I've been active for about an hour outside of my workout. Since shifting my focus away from directly trying to lose fat towards trying to rebalance my hormones so that as a byproduct, I may lose the excess fat that I've gained and it will be easier to lose fat at the very least. I've been shifting my focus on my workouts purely towards like what I enjoy and what makes me excited to work out. Not that I wasn't enjoying my workouts when I was prioritizing fat loss. Like, I love lifting no matter what, no matter how much weight I'm using or whatever. But what I decided to do is I kind of just took a step back and I was like, okay, if I could work out however I wanted, as much as I wanted, without having it have anything to do with my aesthetics or my health, what would I want to do? Like, what would I do for the pure enjoyment of it. And this is basically what I have settled on. Like, I have been loving this. I am so excited for dinner. I am making mac and cheese. I made it the other night and I showed you on Instagram and everyone was begging for the recipe. So I actually waited like a couple days to make it again, even though I really wanted it so that I could show you guys in a video. I was about to say it's vegan mac and cheese and the cheese part is vegan, but I'm putting ground beef in it. So it's clearly not vegan mac and cheese, but you can take out the ground beef and then it'll be vegan mac and cheese. Long last, we have dinner. This mac and cheese is so freaking delicious. And then I just had some leftover vegetables that I roasted last night, some roasted Brussels sprouts and some cauliflower. So I just stuck that in the oven to reheat it and threw that on the side to get in some more vegetables because vegetables are life. And honestly, if you're gonna make this, definitely recommend crispy roasted vegetables on the side because it adds like a crunch to it. Oh, that reminds me. Last time I made this, I was like, oh my god, next time I make this, I'm gonna cook a piece of bacon and put like bacon bits in it. Totally forgot. Oh well, I'll just have to get more pasta and make this again. But crispy roasted vegetables, a great way to get a crunch in. And then these are covered in salt, pepper, onion, garlic, paprika, and nutritional yeast. So they have a little bit of the cheesy flavor from the nutritional yeast, but then the paprika adds a little bit of a kick. So when you eat like a whole bite with the veggie, it's just out of this world. So freaking good. All right, my roommate and I just finished the series finale of Parks and Rec. I watched Parks and Rec a few years ago. I thought I had finished it. Turns out they just hadn't made the last season yet. And I didn't discover that there was a 7th season until like a week ago. Finally finished that. That was fun. Now I got some tea, drinking the traditional medicinal healthy cycle tea, whatever the tea is that's supposed to support a healthy menstrual cycle. And for dessert, really excited. I discovered these a while ago. I just haven't had them for some reason. They're called Dream Pups, and they're basically like a coconut milk popsicle. This is the chocolate one. It's just coconut milk, coconut sugar, cacao powder, vanilla extract, lion's mane, and chocolate extract. That is it, and it's delicious.
Let me in.
Oh my god, it's like melty already. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna eat this, but I wanted to ask you guys, since I did just finish Parks and Rec, I also just finished Handmaid's Tale. I am TV show-less. If you have any amazing TV show recommendations that I need to check out, please leave them in the comments below. It's 1 o'clock, and I'm honestly so proud of myself for being ready for bed at 1 a.m. It's been a while since this has happened. I deserve a pat on the back. Although I think I just saw a mosquito, which means I might not be sleeping tonight. Kill it with fire. Oh god, where'd it go? Save me. On that note, I'm gonna end the video here and hunt down a mosquito. I hope you guys liked this video. Leave a comment down below and let me know what workout split you are currently loving. If you did like the video, please give it a big thumbs up. Really does support me and my channel. I really appreciate it. Please share it with your friends, your family, your neighbors. If you want to see more videos from me all about health and fitness, you can check them out over here. To see future videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the little notification bell so you get notified when I post a video, and I will see you very soon. Bye. Where'd that mosquito go?